Good morning, everyone. Today, I am making you brunch. And that's right, Michael, it is time for second breakfast because I'm making a lot of food, okay? I've got out the waffle maker. I've got out the griddle. I have the skillet. We are cooking, literally and figuratively today. I also have melted butter. I have everything mise en place to this side of the table that you can't really see. But now we have the space to do all the mixing, the cooking. Oh, I'm so excited. Also, I haven't eaten anything yet this morning. It's 11 o'clock where I am, and I'm starving. So I think the real challenge here is going to be not eating things before I finish cooking. That's a big challenge. So I hope everybody's having a good morning. It is a beautiful day out. Oh my God. Today I went to Target, and that's actually where I picked up this griddle, and it was only $15. It's normally $20, but it was on sale. And you know me, I can't say no to a sale. And I was like, okay, well now we're gonna make waffles and pancakes. And pancakes. So I also have my plug here so that everything can be plugged in. Well, you know, I'll make enough to share. I'll make enough to share. If you're super hungry, I will make more than enough to share. And I did write down the recipe. Aha. So, I think we're going to start with waffles today. And, oh, I got a new book because one of my other journals is like pretty much full. So, might be too big. I'll have to email the waffles, yep. I'll post so many pictures of this breakfast, and anybody who didn't come today, it'll be like it's like the red hen, the little red hen. Unless you were here to help me make it, you don't get any. But yeah, so we need 2 cups of flour, some salt, baking powder. I have washed my hands before we started. I have to say that because sanitary. But they're clean. We've got some measuring cups and spoons because we're definitely going to need those today. What else do we got? Oh, I found this thing that I forgot my mother-in-law bought me, and it's a batter pourer. You put all the batter in here, and then you can just do pancakes. Very excited about this. Anyways, flour. Boom, boom, boom. I'll move the recipe out of the way, and we'll get one of these bowls. I think I'll use the bigger one for waffles. So I think I'm going to do a half recipe because this is huge. This is a huge amount of, I just realized I forgot the water. That's probably going to be important. I'll get that later. It's okay. We'll make, fuck it, I'm making waffles. I'm making so many waffles. I'm going to make a full recipe, full ratio. Did I bring a knife? I brought a knife. Now, reminder, boys and girls, gentlemen or ladies and gentlemen of the jury, when you're measuring things like flour, this is an awful shot. You want to level it out. You don't want to pack it down, but you want to level it out. That's probably the only time I'm going to do that because I'm surprised I didn't make a mess. But you're supposed to. And I brought upstairs, the sifter. We are not having clumps today. No clumps. Will this take forever? Probably. But it's going to be so worth it. You gotta use immense focus to not spill the flour everywhere. Cool. 1 cup down. Can that? Oh, balance. I might be mentally unbalanced, but I can balance things. Okay, and I'm gonna need a little more. Ah! Okay. Cup 2. Let's go. This is specifically going to be important for the baking powder because I buy cheap baking powder and that shit gets clumpy a lot. So, and I don't want to get a bite of baking powder. That's going to be awful. Happened before in my pancakes. But we're making waffles first. Waffles first. Okay. Pink. That's all the flour. Now we need a teaspoon of salt. I believe it's a half. We've got a teaspoon. And we're going to be smart about this because I don't want to accidentally overpour. I don't need to sift the salt. Salt's fine. And then we need 2 tablespoons of sugar. I'll get this more. Aha! Tablespoons, not teaspoons. There we go. Dry ingredients first and separately, everybody. You gotta remember, if you mix your wet and dry ingredients together at the same time, you're just gonna get a less consistent batter. And then we need 2 eggs. Let me pop in my cooler because I'm so good at planning. I brought up a cooler and I melted some butter. And I'm just gonna leave it there because it looks weird as fuck. So 2 eggs. Oh wait, that's gonna go separate though. Separate bowl for that. Separate bowl. But I am gonna grab it so that I don't forget about it. Then I need milk, which I also brought up. Oh, look at me being so prepared. So prepared. I've got milk. I've also got some buttermilk, which it doesn't call for in this recipe, but I like buttermilk. I like buttermilk waffles. So instead of just milk, we're gonna add some buttermilk as well, which, you know, buttermilk powder, because, I don't know, it lasts longer. I remembered a trash can too. That's like the most impressive thing I remembered today is a trash can for all of the garbage. So I need like a tablespoon or 2. Make sure all my sugar is off. A tablespoon. I don't want to get any moisture or contaminants in here. And you know what? I'll sift the buttermilk. Okay. And we need, I didn't put baking powder in yet. We need baking powder. Luckily, I brought like my entire kitchen upstairs. It's kind of funny. And it says I need 4 teaspoons. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll put the lid back on that and we'll sift that on in. And so you can see there are clumps in here that just do not want to go down. And that, my friend, is when you just say, screw it, and throw that part in the garbage. Instead of making it clumpy. Okay, now I don't know where to put this because it's covered in flour and things. I guess just down there in the other bowl. Cool. We have got all of our dry ingredients in this bowl, and we will give it just a little whisk. Make sure everything's thoroughly combined. I should heat up the waffle maker. So we are going to move the sugar back now that we're done with it. For now. That scared me. I thought that thing was hot when I touched it, but it wasn't. So, oh my goodness, thank goodness. We are plugged in. We are powered on. But it is not ready yet. So I will show you real quick. Can I? There's a button on there. I can't really show you. Sorry, I tried. I'll move that over here once we're done mixing. And once it's preheated. So for this next part, what we need is a smaller bowl. Where do I put this? That's not heated up yet, so that's fine. Eggs. 1, 2. I don't know how to crack with one hand. I'm not that pro. I literally can't. I want to try so hard, but I know myself. Oops. And I know I'd make a mess. So I don't want eggshell. But I can do like one fell swoop and one fell swoop and get egg all over the tablecloth. This is why we put a tablecloth down though, so it's okay. That's why you use a tablecloth. So you don't make a mess. And then with that egg, we want a 1/3 cup melted butter. So a 1/3 cup. And we're gonna go. I probably should use the liquid measuring cup, but it's fine. I'm making a mess, but it's fine because it's gonna be delicious. I guess I'll just put it there. Please don't get butter everywhere. Okay. Then we need vanilla. And they say a teaspoon, so I'm gonna wing it. Oh no. Oh no. I've gotten butter in my book. That's fine. That's fine. Everything's fine. We know how to cook here. We know how to cook. And I also need, let's see, sugar, eggs, milk. I probably should have put the sugar in this part, but it's fine. Now it says warm milk. I don't have a very good way of warming up the milk. So we're just, it's fine. It's fine. And 1.5 cups. I have to switch hands for that. I don't know what I'm thinking. So that's 1 cup. Where are the mimosas? That's a great question. I actually forgot orange juice. I have coffee. I have coffee. It's a very good coffee in a little Eeyore mug. It says, smile and get it over with. Same energy as mimosas. I have fruit punch. I have Fireball. I think Fireball is the only alcohol I have in my house right now. This is a friendly brunch. It's a family brunch. It's fine. I can't believe I forgot that. I remembered to pick up a griddle this morning, but not orange juice. I bought a griddle and forgot orange juice. This is why my brain doesn't work. Fireball for brunch. I mean, could I put my Fireball in my Dr. Pepper and call that good for brunch? Because that's really good. You can't taste the Fireball. Okay. Did I do the second pour of this? Did I do the second half cup? I don't think I did. Let's hope. Did I? You know, if we need to add more, we'll add more. I'd rather not accidentally make it very, very liquidy. And now we bring in the dry ingredients. And we take our tiny whisk and instantly regret that we didn't bring anything to put down wet utensils. So maybe I can just put them over here. Sorry. That over there, and we go. Yeah, I think I'm gonna need the other half cup of milk, but that's okay. Ah, I'm getting flour everywhere. We'll just slowly add this in, because I don't think we'll need all of it. I think we'll need most of it, but not all of it. A little thinner than that. Gonna have such buff arms after this. I'm gonna be so strong. We're gonna close the recipe book because it's just getting splattered with everything. Yeah, we're just gonna dump the rest right on in. I'm thinking, honestly, I can use this mix for waffles and pancakes because, ready? If I can tilt this, I can do it faster usually. Whatever. Okay. Arms. Now, if I could be smart about this so that I make a little less mess. We'll use the red spatula. Don't get it everywhere, Billy. I'm gonna get it everywhere, Billy. No. It's okay. It's okay. So it's a process. If I pour it from higher, maybe. Oh. I'm a master at cooking. Look at this. Oh, I just spilled a little bit. Never mind, I take it back. I'm decent at cooking. Okay, that's probably enough batter. All things considered, I didn't get that much out on the outside. So, perfect. Oh, I'm so strong. That's a heavy thing of batter. I think I'll put that to the side in case we need more. Now we can take our waffle maker, move everything out of the way, get some paper towels to wipe the rim of that. Okay. We're going to want that on pretty high heat because it's pretty thick batter. Try to get all the batter off my hands. I love breakfast. Breakfast foods are some of my favorite foods, honestly. You know what? While this heats up, I guess I will start the next batter. Well, actually, should I start the next batter? I feel like I can make pancakes with the same batter. I feel like because I used a buttermilk recipe, they're so similar, it'll be fine. I also have for brunch some hash that we can prepare together and some potatoes, which you might be wondering, like, why would you buy canned potatoes? That's disgusting. But hear me out. If you rinse them, get all the starchy stuff off, and then add a bunch of seasonings like onion, garlic, MSG, and cayenne to the potatoes. Or not the potatoes. They're really good. They're really good, I promise. And they're going to look amazing. And I will grab cheese when that time comes because potatoes are nothing without cheese. Very important facts. Very important facts. This says it's not ready yet, but I don't believe that. You know, I think it's ready. It feels pretty warm. So if the first one's a fail, it's okay. So we have a beautiful, this one makes, whoop! Please don't burn my stuff down. It makes 4 waffles. Your cinnamon for the pancakes. I do have cinnamon in my kitchen. I can grab that and I can mix some sugar in with it. I have a lot of maple syrup. I have some 100% maple syrup and I have log cabin. That sounds not pleasant. Okay. And I think that's probably all we need for this one. And then I think you're supposed to flip it like that. And then when this light comes on, we have waffles. Okay. I suppose I could get the potatoes ready. That's going to be its whole own thing. I should rinse out this bowl that has like egg and stuff in it. That'll be later. For the potatoes, we're going to use the skillet, not the griddle. And so I have to clear out a spot for all my stuff. Can you hear that? That sizzle. All of the utensils over here. Garbage. Clean up as you go, and then you clean up less later. Pro tips with Billy Goose. And this is all the batter we have left. We have a lot of batter, so I think I am going to use it to make pancakes. I was also thinking I have some fruit that I could add to the pancakes, like some strawberries. I think there's blueberries in there. I got a fruit cup, a mixed fruit cup from the grocery store. We can make fruit pancakes. Let's see. This is the fancy maple syrup I bought. It's 100% pure grade A maple syrup, dark in color with robust taste, in a glass jar. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm really looking forward to this. But also, in true American fashion, I got some log cabin because this is basically just sugar, but it's delicious. Oh, I think our waffle might be done. Might be done. Okay. Moment of truth. Did Billy make a waffle? Did Billy make a good waffle? Oh! I did it. I did it. I think they can actually go for like a couple seconds longer. Just a couple, but like a couple seconds longer. Oh, I'm so excited. It looks so good. So we'll take this plate, and I did grab a fork. So let's just, how do I get you out without burning myself? Haha. It's beautiful. It's so pretty. I'm so proud. Okay, where do I put it? Shit. Okay. I think we're gonna make one more waffle. There's no way I'm eating all of this breakfast. I'm definitely gonna have a lot of leftovers, but we'll see. We'll see what we can eat. Do I make the pancakes next, or I'm gonna make another waffle. I'm gonna make another waffle because I still definitely have more than enough for pancakes. Maybe I'll make a smaller waffle this time. Maybe like a little twofer. Maybe something like that. Could freeze them and save them for later. Exactly! I'll have leftovers. I'll freeze a lot of my leftovers. There's, not many of us here, so. It's hard to cook for 1 or 2 people, It's so much easier to cook for a group, like a large group. It's easier to wing it. I don't know how long this one's gonna take. I'm a little worried, but I don't want to check it because if I check it, it could ruin it. I think for the sake of it, though, I am gonna cut these into 4 waffles. Uh-huh. 4 waffles. And now let's see. They need more time. Did you know the first waffles were allegedly created in like France in the 14th century? They had waffle irons in the 14th century. That's crazy. I cook for 3, so somebody always has to eat the bigger portion. That's pretty much how it is here too. All of the recipes are for 4. But I also count my dog in a lot of what I cook because she's such a precious pup that I cook real food for my dogs a lot of the time. It's also surprisingly cheap to cook for your dogs instead of buying bougie pet food. You'd be surprised. Why is this not fast enough? The other one cooked so fast. I should heat this skillet. I have to heat the skillet before I keep forgetting. Keep getting sidetracked. What's new? We'll move the baking powder out of the way. And then it is the other plug. So for the skillet, we just stab this thingy into the stabby bit. Aha. And then we can untangle the cord. And plug her on in. Is this dangerous? Possibly. Unsure. Okay, so I want that to be like, I don't know, 350. 350 seems good. Oh shit. Oh shit. Okay, good. I forgot about it for like the perfect amount of time almost. That doesn't look done. We're gonna set it to max and then try to wait a little longer. Get that up pretty high. And in the meantime, we will prepare the potatoes. Get that over there. Move my fork and knife because everything is in my way. So I can bring this over here to show ya how I'm gonna make them. Put that down. Put that up there. Yeah, we have a bowl. The one thing I forgot was a can opener. So I'm gonna grab can opener and I'm gonna grab cinnamon for the pancakes. And I'm gonna take this out before it burns. Probably done enough. These ones are a little less perfect, but they're still cute. We're just gonna slowly put those on top of the other waffles for a nice big stack. I'll probably put these on the bottom once they're cool so that we can hide the ugly. But yeah, I'm gonna grab a can opener because I'm dumb. You can come with me. Not that far. Aha, I'm back! And I'm better than ever with a can opener. And I think I can unplug this now because it just smells hot. And we'll put that on the floor where it won't be a fire hazard instead of on the nice tablecloth. So, there is a cat hair. I don't know how that happened. Okay, we are going to do that. And I'm gonna have to drain these. Well, this is a gross bowl, so it's already dirty. Can ASMR. That sounds so gross. Okay. And I know I said I was going to rinse these, and if you make this at home, you should, but I'm going to be lazy, I think. No, I'm going to rinse them. I'm going to rinse them. It's the smart thing to do. It's the smart thing to do so that they don't taste awful. I'm going to rinse the potatoes. They have been rinsed, and I have returned. So, let's get the potato juice out of the way. That's so gross. Let's get all of the seasonings over here. And also, this a little bit more over here. For this, we are going to use a lot of garlic powder, okay? And when I say a lot of garlic powder, I don't mean, I mean open this side, okay? None of this bullshit. None of this bullshit. You gotta use this side. And you just get a whole layer on there. And now we take our onion. Unfortunately, there's nothing you can do about that, but you can just layer on a bunch of that, right? And then my favorite seasoning, MSG. This one you don't need as much of, just a sprinkle will do, because it's going to be activated by the salt. Then cayenne. We'll do a sprinkle of that for flavor. And a pinch of salt. I only brought this one up, so we're going to take a little bit like this, and then just salt. And we can salt more later as we need. Time to stir it all up. And then if it doesn't look coated enough, I will add more seasonings. Because I honestly think I went a little light-handed on the onion powder. Yeah, I'm going to add a little more onion. This is how you cook potatoes, okay? How you cook canned potatoes. And we're going to put a little bit of this melted butter from earlier. We're going to give it a little swirl. And just add a drop to the pan. Not enough to make my room greasy, but just enough to lubricate. I have to love you and leave you. You have to go cook dinner for yourself. Okay, have fun. What you making? I hope you make something delicious and that it comes out perfect. And then we let it sit. Oh, and I'm going to take some Dr. Pepper. Some Dr. Pepper. Oh my goodness. This is very hot. And wow, this cooks. I'm always tempted to mess with it, but you don't want to mess with it. If you mess with it, it might not get as crispy. So while that's cooking, I'll put that off to the side. I'm probably going to refill this for pancakes. If I can figure out where to put this. I guess I'll just take my thing of utensils. Like that. It's over here. Too many utensils. Too many tools. When you hear it popping, that's when I give it my first stir. And because those are going to go for a while, let's do this. Let's hope there's nothing weird on this spatula. Get all that to the bottom. I am making a mess, but not as much of a mess as I would probably be making without this thing. And this thing's so easy to clean because when you need to clean it, you just put a little soap in the bottom, fill it with water, and then shake it, shake it, shake it. Now that that is condensed, we can grab the cord for the other device I'm going to be working with, the griddle. If we can find a safe way to bring it over here. Without making a mess. Don't mind me. That goes there. Boom. Okay. And then we plug it in here. And wonderful! I'm going to preheat that to probably about 350, between 350 and 400. whilst that preheats and that is doing its thing. You can see the potatoes are already starting to get some color. Not much yet. They take a minute. Potatoes have like a pretty high water content, so take a minute to get crispy. While I do that, I got to grab a spatula, but not the kind of spatula I have. The other kind of spatula, the kind of spatula SpongeBob uses. Can you hear me? Okay, now you can hear me. So, note to self, don't plug in 2 griddles at once. Yeah, don't do it, okay? Just don't. It's not a good look. It was fine with just the one, so we're gonna continue with the one appliance plugged in. Hopefully this didn't cool down too much to where it's not cooking the potatoes anymore. Oh my god, I feel so dumb. It's okay. It's okay. They're not gonna get me this time. I'm not gonna let it bring me down. I do have to shut my door though. Okay. Well, now that I have, wasted so much time running up and down the stairs and figuring out which stupid breaker flipped, and then I figured it out. I can't believe that. I've never done that before. Even with like hair dryers and stuff. You know what, just for that, I'm turning this up higher. No, actually I shouldn't. I shouldn't, just in case I don't know. I probably could use the cover on this, but I don't want them to get steamed. This is so sad. I wanted to cook pancakes at the same time. Universe is saying, not today, Billy. You can kind of hear that sizzle if I lean in. That nice, yummy sizzle. I have a window open too, so anything that's going up in the air is pretty much being sucked out. I'll open that a little wider. It's warm in here. I can't believe I did that. I can't believe I broke the breaker. Okay. I only have 1 plate left up here. I could go grab more plates. I'm just hoping I have room for everything. Does that not fit in my pocket? There we go. We're just gonna spread it out a little bit. I think what we need is more butter. Not a lot, just a little bit to fry the potatoes a little bit more. Now that there's more butter in there, that should be good. I could also, since I don't really want to be stirring them as much, put this on this half. And then put the hash and I will stop moving this around after I've gotten it where I want it in a single layer. This is gonna be good, I promise. I'm working on it. Hopefully everything is synced up how it's supposed to be. I'm very worried about that. Cooking takes a patience that is really hard to do when you're alone. That's nowhere near done. Maybe I will put the lid on to just kind of speed it up a little bit, perhaps. I don't know, man. I don't think it really needs the lid. So we got waffles, we have hash, we have potatoes. I have some more eggs for the next step. And then we gotta make the pancakes, but hopefully this will cook quick so that we can turn the griddle on and not lose power again. That confused me. I walked downstairs to go get a spatula, and as I walked away, my entire computer shut down. So imagine you walk away from your computer for a second, and you come back and everything's just off. Oh, this is gonna be so good. And you wouldn't even be able to tell these were canned potatoes unless I told you, because I did. I think I am gonna add a little more onion powder to the potatoes. I like onions. Usually I'll add like actual chopped onion in there, but today we're doing so much cooking that I wanted to keep it a little simpler. You can also add chopped roasted red peppers in there. That's really good. Really good. Okay. Now that this has been on there for a second, we can give it the first real flip. We've got some crunchies. Still needs time. Potato! Okay. I think I'm going to consider the potatoes to be done. Oh, well, maybe I'll leave them a little time. Like 5 more minutes. Yeah, because I want to make room for the corned beef. So we are going to take the next plate. Oh, that's the wrong side. Why am I picking that up? No. You stay there. I want you. Okay. Potato, potato, potatoes. Does anybody remember the show Small Potatoes? And it was like small potatoes, small potatoes. I don't even remember what the show was about other than small potatoes. I think it was like a short on Disney Junior. It could be wrong. I could be wrong. Anyways, we got potatoes. They look crispy. They look crunchy. They look delicious. They look like we still have to wait to eat them until everything else is done. Not fair. If we move this to the center of the thing, it should cook a little better. I could probably make the eggs in the same pan. I'm just worried about the pancake. I'm going to need an extra plate. But now I'm afraid to walk away and go get an extra plate, because what if my power goes off again before I come back? Hopefully it doesn't. We shall be right back. Plate, 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 plate. Plate, 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 plate. Well, I suppose... No, I have one more. Oh, heck yeah. All the other ones don't match, but this one does. Yeah, and I can't reach it. It's under like 17 plates. Oh well. Yep. Huh. Bye, doggy. My dog has been joining me here, thinking she's going to get some food, but she is not. She was sadly mistaken. I did return with a plate for pancakes. Get this hash flipped over. It's starting to look good. Look at all the crispy crunchies. The crispy crunchies. I love the crispy crunchies. I steal. I should have let those go a little longer. I always do this. They're done and they're good, but I should have like basically burnt them. It's really hard to leave things alone. Like I keep telling myself, Billy, don't touch this. Let it sit. But then I'm like, no, I want to touch it. I just want to touch it. Okay. Wow. I could cook an egg here. That is important of note. An important thing of note. reminder that we have amazing waffles. While I wait for the corned beef hash, maybe I'll rearrange these on the plate so that they're a little less ugly. There we go. Now we got the pretty ones on top. They look perfect. I'm very excited. And this hash is almost done. Look at that. That's beautiful. Ha ha ha. I'm so excited for brunch. I should have gotten some booze for brunch, but I don't drink a lot anymore. And I don't think Fireball is appropriate for brunch, unfortunately. Neither really is Dr. Pepper, but I'm going to drink Dr. Pepper. Okay. I think that we might just be almost done with that. It might be done. But as I just said, I keep cooking things and then being like, I should let them go longer, and then being like, no, they're done, and then wishing I let them cook a little longer. So I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna let it go until my clock counter counts up another minute. Just 1 minute. But it'll make all the difference in the world. Even though I just want to be like, flip. Give it a little patty pat. I like to make myself brunch because I don't want that lunch. I just want something between breakfast and... I don't know. I don't know why I'm mumbling Kim Possible. Okay, my counter is almost reached a minute. It's almost reached a minute. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1 minute. Perfect. On the plate. Make sure everything is on the plate. Okay. Perfect. No taters left behind. Come on. No tots left behind. Yes. Okay. And we'll push that to that side of this plate. And I can unplug the skillet now, which is good because as we learned today, you cannot plug in 2 appliances at once. And I suppose that should have been basic common sense, but who said I have that? Okay, so we've had hash and potatoes, and then I'm going to put 2 eggs, or maybe an egg, because I don't, yeah. I want to make an egg so that I can call it a 5-course brunch, but I'm probably going to make 1 egg. Okay, so now that it is, oh, where did my mouse go? Now that it's safe to plug this in again, let's try this again. Oh, there we go. And we will turn it to 350, why not? We'll get our pancake mix out and ready. I will get some eggs ready as well, because those can cook at the same temperature as the pancakes, I believe. Why not? Pull one out of my cooler. And the eggs. I grabbed two. What is brunch without two? I'm only making one egg. I'm making one egg unless I mess it up, and then I'll make two. I cannot just drop that in there though, unfortunately. I want to crack egg everywhere. Be gross. Okay, is this hot yet? This is not hot yet. I'm not risking setting my breaker shorting a fuse again. And honestly, I'm not even using any like spray or anything. I just don't want to deal with the grease. So hopefully that's not a mistake. Starting to warm up. Do not touch it. If you're using one of these at home, please do not touch it. Just be careful. Put the egg over there for now. And I think is this gonna change color? I just bought this today. I don't know. Let's see. Let's read the manual. How do we know it's preheated? Bum, bum, bum. Those pancakes take it up to 400. I don't know if I actually need it to 400. Always plug. Okay. Leave it plugged in for like 10 minutes, it says. Well, that sounds like a long time. And no. So we'll try one tiny pancake and see how long it takes to cook at this temp, and then it'll preheat while this one cooks. At least it's something on the griddle. Can't stop me 'cause I'm impossible. Okay, that's cooking not so bad. I can see that they're starting to form little bubbles on the side, which is a sign that it's cooking pretty good. Pretty good. Know that I'm on my way. Doesn't matter where there's trouble if you just call my name. Yeah, since I'm not using grease, I can take the grease tray out, and then that'll make it so the plate can go there better. Perfect. Perfect. That's definitely almost done. Definitely almost done to flip. Probably should have made the batter a little bit thinner, but honestly, I like my pancakes to be thick and fluffy. Okay. Let's see. Moment of truth. Oh! Heck yeah. Okay. So now that we've done one, we can make sure this is on super tight. That'll be our second one. That looks awesome. Let's see, what's a good morning song? Good morning, sunshine, I hope that you're well. Darling, I missed you last night when I fell. Give me your sunshine, you brighten my day. The world is so dark, love, when you go away. They say absence makes the heart grow fonder, but I can't help but wonder if the darkness came tomorrow. Would you keep me? That one sucks. Would you keep me in my mind? Your eyes. Aw, why did the first one flip so good, but these ones are flipping not so good? Is it because it's oddly too hot? They said to turn it up super high. I don't know. Let's try one more. Gotta make sure we are not letting them stick to the pan so much. And you don't want to do that. You don't want to like push on it too much. Making pancakes, making bacon pancakes, making pancakes, making pancakes, making pancakes, making pancakes. Yeah, I think that's a song. That's from Adventure Time. Okay, that's a dark pancake. I didn't even use any butter on this pan. So the fact that these are so dark is concerning because there's not like even dark butter or anything. How do I get you? Aha! That one flipped nice. That one looks nice. We'll just let that one sit for a minute. They might be a little thick. I think because they're so thick, they actually have to cook lower and slower than the manual calls for. But that's okay. Because, yeah, that's cooked, I think. No. In the middle of that pancake, that is not cooked. That one needs to get tossed. That one is a grody pancake. I hate flipping them twice, but I think it's necessary for these ones. This one came out perfect. This first one, perfect. Perfect pancake. No matter when it's trouble, if you just call my name, looking for someone. Call me Big Man if you wanna reach me, if you wanna pay dress. Okay. We're gonna try to make this one a heart. And we're gonna try to make this one. I'll just keep doing hearts actually. So there's the pancake, and then maybe I'll make a goose. Perfect. Oh, you can't even see that one. Okay, I made a goose, and I think it needs just a little more right there for a beak. Don't touch the goose. Don't touch the goose. Geese don't like being touched. Okay, very good. That heart's ugly over there, but this heart's kind of cute. I think that one is done. Let's see. Ah! It's a heart! You can tell. You can tell. That one, I'm not sure anyone will be able to tell it's a heart. Okay, ready? Oh, it's a goose. It's a goose. I should do pancake art for a stream sometime, like just a whole stream of pancake art. Let's see. Let's make another goose. Oh. Okay, we have to move this heart away from the goose because as much as we love geese here, I am a goose. We don't want that to happen. So let's I waited too long to add more. That looks not like a goose. I don't know what that is. Know that I am on my way. Oof. Okay. Paper towels. Check. That one can go a little longer. Just a little bit. Making pancakes, making pancakes, making pancakes, making pancakes. Okay. Now that has had a couple times, or a couple seconds for me to serenade it, if I can get it on my spatula. Ah! Okay. We have a heart. And another heart. I should have checked that. It's done. That's done. Don't worry. And then a goose! Oh my god! We've got pancakes! That one kind of looks like a goose, right? It kind of looks like a goose. I'm not crazy. See if we can get the last of this pancake batter out. Yes. It's a goose! And you can't tell me otherwise. It's a goose. I should have had a longer neck, but it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'm an artist. Clearly. Pancakes. No mistakes. That needs more time on the other side. That's fine. It's fine. Just leave it. Just leave it. Just leave it. It's a pancake. It's a pancake. You gotta leave it. If you move it and you touch it, you're gonna ruin it. I'm talking to myself. I'm not yelling at anybody in chat. Hopefully you get that. I have been making pancakes. We got heart. We got a goose. This is also a goose and a third attempt at a goose. I'm having fun. I also made waffles. And potatoes and hash. And then I'm going to make eggs. I think we can carefully flip this goose over. Oh, his leg is coming off. His leg is coming off. Abort mission. Abort mission. Oh, his head's coming off. Oh, no. Ah! Well, that's so sad. He was looking so cute as I completely tear him apart. Oh, no. Oh, no. Maybe it'll squish back together baking like this. Maybe. This goose looks cute at least. Let me get some of the raw batter off of here. I like this goose and I want it to stay perfectly like this, so we're gonna put it like that. I don't know what happened there. Do I have enough batter to make one more? Oh, poor goose. I know. I don't know what I'm doing, man. I'm making geese. I'm making geese. I'm making hearts. I'm failing. But it's working. I actually set I ruined a fuse or shorted a fuse, whatever you want to call it. I had too many things plugged in. I had this griddle and my skillet plugged in. And my computer all on one outlet. Yeah. Let's see. I don't know what's happening there. I literally don't know if that's salvageable. It's not done baking on that side, and I think I have to turn that up a little bit. Ah! I'm really proud of the heart, though. The heart came out awesome. I like the shape of this goose. I wish he had a beak, and that's why I was trying to make... So sad. Okay, that's a cute little pancake. I don't know what it is. It's just whatever's left in this thing. The one bad thing about a pancake thing like this is I feel like there's a bunch of batter in the bottom that I'm just not getting. And I can see it too. I can see it. Ah, okay. It's gonna fart all over the griddle. That's okay. We'll make a heart for Margot. And you know what? We'll make an M for you too. Why not? If I have enough batter. Come on. Ah. Well, I'm trying to make an M. It's not working. I'm out of batter. Let's see. Is he? How much of him comes up at once? Oh. Oh no! I'm trying. I promise. I'm so excited. I have, you know, your basic American syrup, and then I have grade A dark maple syrup. I did get the head back on. That is true. I'm just worried that you're going to be able to see a large spot where the raw batter was. Maple syrup. Yep, I love maple syrup. I'm a New England girl at heart where I firmly believe Vermont and New Hampshire have the best maple syrup. Maine's pretty good. But anywhere from outside New England, no. No. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of back on there. It's so good. Honestly, a lot of people, like in the US, will go to Vermont and New Hampshire in the fall to see all the colors of the leaves changing because it's so pretty out there. And then they go and they get maple syrup and they pick apples and pumpkins, and it's a good time. It's a great time. Okay, we've got we've got something. What is this? Oh, that one's done. We're just gonna flip it to the other side and before we put it on the plate. And it'll be fine. Oh, and that one looks burnt too. I think it's because I turned the temperature up. Okay. And if I put this pancake under here, then we have what almost looks like a stack of heart and geese. It almost works. And I'll take these tiny pieces. Okay. Where'd that go? There we go. Now, time to make eggs, and they're going to go on this plate over here. And while I move my griddle a little closer to me, why don't I put all the food in a visible spot? Very hot griddle. Have to be very careful. Like that. Yes. Okay. And then where do the waffles go? Where can the waffles go? Can the waffles go in the middle? Sort of. Oh, there's too much food over here. There's too much food. I'm making 5 courses. I don't care. I'm making eggs, and that should be my last course. I'm the only person home. But they'll make for great leftovers. Thank you. I used a waffle maker, and I honestly forgot how easy they are to make. I used the same batter for the pancakes. It's very fun. So let's see. I didn't use any butter on this, so hopefully it's non-stick enough. Okay. We gotta keep it relatively pretty. There we go. It's sort of egg-shaped. And I'm gonna have to move this one over. I'm just gonna have to, because I need a spot for the egg right there. Did I unplug this? No, it's just preheated. Okay. I was like, why is the light not glowing? I think I'm gonna make 2 eggs. I know I said I was only gonna make 1, but I'm gonna make 2 eggs. As long as I don't fall into the cooler. Okay. Haha! That one came out so pretty! Oh my gosh, it's almost a circle. It's almost a circle, but I don't want to move the griddle so it messes up, but it's almost a perfect circle. Master Chef. You know, I just pooped these out this morning, these eggs. Well, these are all gonna be leftovers. Like, I'm probably gonna freeze a lot of the waffles. I'm probably gonna freeze some of the pancakes, and then I'll reheat them in my toaster oven whenever I want them for breakfast. None of it'll go to waste. I promise. None of this will go to waste. I don't believe in food waste. Who's calling? Spam robots calling me, as they always do, making me think it's an emergency because nobody ever calls me. Okay, that one flipped, no problem. Now this one hopefully will not stick because it's so pretty. Ghostbusters! When there's something strange in your neighborhood, who you gonna call? Ghostbusters! I think that's the only line of that song I know. Hey, I just met you, and this is crazy, but here's my number, so call me maybe. I think that's done. I'm worried that it's not going to be done. The biggest fear of all. This is going to be a 5-course brunch. Oh my god. 5 courses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5! Oh my god, I almost touched that. That would have been really bad. That would have been so bad if I touched it. Oh, my heart. I scared myself. That's okay. I think that's done. I just have to figure out how to get it onto my spatula without popping the yolk. Let's see, can we do it? Aha! Okay. We're just gonna chase this egg all around until it gets on my spatula. Come on. Why? Get on the... I don't want to use my fork because I don't want to pop it. What if I use the other spatula to like... That was almost bad. That was almost bad. I almost popped it. Ha! Sunny side up. Yes. Okay. Or not sunny side up. That's over easy. Over easy eggs. Are you eating with tea? You know, I forgot orange juice this morning. I wanted to do mimosas, but I forgot about the fact that I don't have orange juice or alcohol in my house besides Fireball. And so I didn't do that. I might make tea though. That's a really good idea. I have some coffee in my smile and get it over with Eeyore mug. I love Disney. I'm unfortunately one of those girls. I hate that I love Disney, but look at, how can you not love Eeyore? Eeyore's amazing. You're so cute, right? Yes! I feel validated with my cute mug choices, so thank you. Okay, and now if I unplug this and put this again on my floor with the waffle maker and the skillet and everything else that I took out today, hopefully that won't start a fire. I've been playing Disney Dreamlight Valley and it's so fun. Oh, I love Frozen! I love Frozen. If I wouldn't get copyright, I would belt out Let It Go right now. Okay. And now the glutton in me is tempted to cover these all with maple syrup. But I'm not going to do that because I want to freeze some of these for later. But we can start sampling things and see if I succeeded in what I was trying to do. Now, these potatoes are canned potatoes, and I am a little worried that they're going to be, you know, every line of Frozen 2? Yes. I know like all of the songs, but I don't know all of the movie quotes. I know like, we finish each other's sandwiches. Jinx again. I never met someone who thinks so much like me. Our mental synchronization can't have the one explanation. You and I were just meant to be. That's my Anna voice. Okay, well I took a picture of brunch because, you know, that's like white girl culture. You have to take a picture of your brunch before you eat it. Like, who am I to break tradition? So, let's see, hash. Let's try the hash first. Then I want to see how the eggs cooked because I am a little worried that I over or undercooked them. Made a mess. Okay, hash is probably my favorite thing. Exactly. And then I starve, Margot. I starve. If I don't take a picture, and I didn't eat it, and then I starve, I disappear from existence. Okay, are we ready? Are we gonna see this goo out? Oh, heck yeah, we got gooey eggs. It's like the gym. If you take pictures of the gym, yeah, that's how you work out. That's how you get swole. Or that's how you get big booty. If you just take a bunch of butt pictures, that's how your butt gets bigger. It just likes the attention. I did have to salt it because I'm not crazy and I can't eat my eggs unsalted. But let's see. Let's go. Oh my god. That's perfect. That's perfect. I'm so proud. I'm so proud. Honestly, all things considered, this went very well. Like, I know I shorted a fuse and the stream was down for like 15-20 minutes, but I think all things considered, this is a success. This is like what I would invite. I would invite all my girlfriends over like once a week, and I would make them brunch like this. Back when I lived where I used to live. But then I moved, and I have no friends. So, well, except for you, Margo. You're like my best friend. Thank you for joining me with my breakfast. Oh my gosh, I'm doing like the happy food dance. You know, when the food enters your body and the demons exit, and so your body's just like dancing the whole time you're eating. So good. Okay. Now I'm gonna move most of these waffles over here, and I'm gonna move this heart-shaped one and this goose-shaped one. And we're gonna test, or we'll just test one waffle, one pancake, but lots of syrup, so those ones are gonna get frozen. Okay. Now for the yummy food dance, yes! I'm not alone. I rarely meet people who do the yummy food dance with me. Okay. So, Log cabin syrup is, and here's the difference between these maple syrups, and you'll see it as it pours. See that? It's like water. This, well, I guess this one's thin too. I thought one of them was way thicker, but they have different purposes, okay? When you're eating, oh, you can see in the color there. You see that like reddish tint? That's the real stuff. All of this like brown side, that's the fake stuff. But oh, it's so good. It's so good. They have their different uses. If I'm eating like frozen waffles, I eat this. If I'm eating homemade waffles, it's usually this. And if I can cut my waffle, where's the knife? I have a knife. Yes. And they look fully cooked. That is something I was concerned about. Let's see. Oh my god. They're so good. You would order pancakes and waffles with honey? Ooh. That sounds really good. I don't have any liquid honey right now. I only have the granulated honey because I'm so clumsy that whenever I buy the regular thing of honey, it just gets like everywhere. But that sounds really good. I'll have to try that. I will buy a bottle of honey and try it just because you told me to. Speaking of because you told me to, did I tell you I started watching Hina Matsuri? I listened. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but the little like cyborg alien telekinetic girl. It's so good. I'm only a few episodes in, so like no spoilers, no spoilers. But I just met the blonde girl. I totally forget her name. It'll come to me, I'm sure. But oh my god, I love it. I love it so much. I didn't realize that he was like a mobster at first, or like, what's the word for it? Oh my god, there's a word for it. They literally say it like constantly in there. Yakuza? I probably said that wrong. But I didn't realize he was one of those until like a little bit further in. And then I was like, oh my god, I love mobsters! This is like the same thing. I love mobsters and gangsters and any sort of like organized crime movies and shows. I love organized crime. I like organized crime more than unorganized crime. You know what I mean? Okay. About the pancakes. Are these cooked all the way? Let's see. We've got light and fluffy. They look to be done. I don't think that there's any raw spots, thank God. I'm so bad at pronouncing things and speaking and humaning. They're so good. They're buttermilk. Buttermilk waffles and buttermilk pancakes. So good. I add cultured buttermilk blend to the dry ingredients. And oh my gosh, it adds a subtle little like flavor. And it's so good. It's so good. Okay, mission successful. I'm gonna eat more egg. This one's popped. I might as well eat it. I might give the other egg to my dog because she really likes eggs and it makes her coat so shiny. Well, since this was a mission successful, I do think I'm gonna call it here because it's been a minute. And I'm gonna have to clean all this up. And I don't know how I'm gonna clean all this up. But I never knew a dog could eat eggs. Yeah, eggs are really good for dogs. Eggs, meat, they don't need that much vegetables, but you should cook the eggs like at least as much as you would cook them for humans. But I like them. But thank you for the good luck, and thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate it. I hope you had a fun time, and I will see you soon. I'll probably see you in Abby's stream later because I'll be lurking and or chatting. So, bye. There we go.